Hello, hello, everyone. Back with some more EQ tips for you. So, we are going to go ahead and get this party started. This is Coach Mia Juliana Consulting, and I am a mindset coach and I help small businesses strategize their sales. So, eliminating all that overwhelm so that small businesses can increase their revenue with increased sales. And on today, we're going to focus on the lovely money EQ. Have you ever even heard of money EQ? Well, money EQ, the coin was termed by Mr. Ken Honda. And basically, it speaks about your energy when it comes to money. So, the short version of it is if you have a lot of negative connotations when it comes to money, when it comes to earning money, then money is going to keep itself away from you because all it does for you is cause you tension. It causes you strife and stress and overwhelm. But if you can find a way to increase the joy around money, to increase your positive energy when it comes to money, money says, "Oh, you like me. I will give you more of me." That's the short version of it. So, how the EQ comes into play is because those are dealing with your emotions. Stress is an emotion, contention is an emotion, overwhelm is an emotion, joy is an emotion, elation is an emotion. So, money EQ is what Mr. Ken Honda coined it. Basically, I call it Finpowerment. Finpowerment EQ, and we'll deal more with that in a later video. But I want to first talk to you about emotional intelligence. So, in my other videos on my YouTube channel, Coach Mia Juliana, um, you will see that there are several videos where I break down emotional intelligence into these four quadrants a whole heck of a lot more. But the quick gist of it is that there are four quadrants that make up emotional intelligence that I teach to my clients and I teach here to you, my lovely subscribers to YouTube. And on that note, please do like and subscribe to my channel because I would love, 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 love to know who's out there. Comment below if you have anything you'd like to add or questions. I will be answering them for you. So, EQ, self awareness, self management, relationship management, and social awareness are the four quadrants of emotional intelligence. Mia, what does that even have to do with anything that has to do with anything that has to do with anything? Okay, let me break this down for you as I close my eyes and lay this out in the most layman's terms possible. So, self awareness. Do you know the things that cause triggers for you? If the answer is yes, then answer me this. How do you manage your reactions to those triggers? Okay. I just hit two quadrants for you. Can you guess which ones? You got it. Self awareness and self management. Now that you have thought about how you manage your reactions to those triggers, how does that affect your social cues with other people? Do you allow for that emotion to rule your judgment when it comes to dealing with other people? Or do you cause the logic in your IQ to mesh with your EQ and say, okay, wait a minute, that was a trigger. It's causing a lot of stress. It's causing me to want to fight. It's causing me to want to argue. Let me logically figure out another way to handle this. Okay, reroute, rewire. This is how I'm going to manage this relationship in this moment because this person or this situation has brought a trigger to me. I've just hit all four quadrants right there for you in a quick synopsis in a real life scenario. Excuse me. So, self awareness, knowing what triggers you, self management, how do you react to that trigger? Social awareness, when you react to that trigger, how does it affect your social cues and your social activity with other people? That's your relationship management. So, your social cues are you open to talking to other people? Do you shut down and you become a one person show? Or are you able to still interact with other people even though that trigger has happened? Okay, once you're able to interact with other people, now how do you manage that relationship now that that trigger has happened? I'll give you an example for me. In the past, If something happened to me, and this happened a lot in my teens because I wasn't taught how to manage my social cues. I wasn't taught how to talk about my feelings or my emotions. They were invalidated as though I was extremely sensitive. And I was put down for being a sensitive person. I have since learned that is a bunch of hogwash and bullshit, pardon my French, because it is necessary to have empathetic people in this world. Okay. So I embrace my empathetic self. And in my 40 years of age, I embraced my empathetic self. It took a long time to get here because I was never taught this. I had to seek this information out on my own. Now, in my teens, when I was self aware that, oh, that trigger hurt my feelings, the way that I managed that was I shut down and I became a solitary person. I may have been in a group because maybe I was just 13 or 14 and couldn't drive and I had no choice or I couldn't go anywhere. So I had to manage that particular type of um, reaction to that trigger, which then led me to being very socially awkward because then I would shut down in that solitary moment and not interact with anyone at all. And then the relationships, they didn't really suffer, but I didn't know how to communicate what was going on. So the relationships just became, well, just give her a minute because we don't know what's wrong. We don't know what happened, but she'll come around eventually. Okay. So that's another real life scenario for you as to how all four of those things tie together and how they ignite the outcome of your emotions in different situations. Now, when you take the basic knowledge of EQ, self awareness, self management, social awareness, and relationship management, you apply them to money EQ. Okay, what's money EQ? First of all, when it comes to money, when when you say think seriously about money, this is not think seriously negatively about money. This is take money seriously because money opens up doors for many opportunities. Money allows for credit cards to be paid off and credit scores to be increased or at a very nice high level. Money allows for children to go to the best of the best private schools. Money allows for you to get your car repaired whenever it needs to be repaired or to buy another vehicle if you need one. Money allows for you to go on vacation when you need to de stress from work and the overwhelm of what has gone on at the corporate America job. Money allows for opportunity. So when you think seriously about money, you think seriously about how to use money to get to your goals from A to B to D to L to R on down to Z. Okay. Money gets you opportunities in the timeline of life, right? Now, when it also comes to money, you want to ensure that you are doing something that you love to do. Because when you do something that you love to do, you have joy and elation. The stress and the overwhelm, they subside. So money says, okay, you love what you do. You're bringing in money and you're being grateful and you have a sense of gratitude about yourself. So I'm going to keep coming into your life over and over and over again. And typically that happens when you are doing something that you love to do. That's when it comes easily and naturally to you to achieve your goals. And therefore, more money comes to you because your goals are getting you closer and closer to more and more money. Now, believe in yourself that you can do it. It can be anything. It can be, I can go to college. It can be, I can graduate high school. It can be, I can get that promotion at work. It can be, I can afford a brand new car. Believe in it, it shall come. Okay. Now, how long it shall take to come is a different story. But when you say, and you believe and you feel goodness about it, then those things come to you. Now, getting the right knowledge and habits. This is some of the information that I'll delve into deeper when it comes to FinPowerment EQ. FinPowerment meaning financial empowerment, EQ. When it comes to FinPowerment EQ and it comes to money EQ, you want to have the right knowledge about uh, how to organize, I'll say, organize the money that you do have and how to invest the money that you have, how to grow and scale the money that you have. And you want to build habits that allow for that money to continue to grow and to scale so you can invest more, so that you can learn how to eliminate tax tax burdens, so that you can learn how to increase your profits and lessen your overhead when you are starting out in business, so you can learn how to increase your revenue so that eventually you can outsource tasks, so that now you're the CEO and you're not the employee type thing of your business. So those are the four quick tips of money EQ that will help drive your business into more revenue and more sales. Now, there are some things called money blocks. When it comes to money blocks, those things can stop the succession of money coming into your life. It can stop the increase of money coming into your life. So, not just the negative emotions that you put behind money, but also those stories that you've been told about money that feed into your subconscious on a daily basis that you may not even know are there and are happening. So, words of wisdom from someone that I revere and I just absolutely adore her content is Denise Duffield Thomas. Discover which blocks are keeping you undercharging. This is for my small business owners, over delivering, and from earning what you are worth. Discover which blocks are keeping you at these three stages. This tends to happen with a lot of people who fall into the nurturer category here on the left hand side at the bottom of this infographic. Nurturers tend to be very giving, devoted, and reliable. They have a lot of generosity. They give a lot of great value. They are extremely loyal to the point where they do for everyone else, yet they undercharge their revenue and they keep themselves from earning what they are worth. So, there are several different types of money archetypes out there that deal with money in different ways. Each one, I'm sure, has a history of how money has affected their life because there's been stories that have been told around money. Now, I will tell you that too often times growing up, I would hear my lovely dear father say to me, I'm giving you this $20 bill or whatever it was as a 14, 15-year old. Um, Make it stretch. Oh, to this day, I absolutely abhor that statement because then in life, that statement fed into my subconscious and constantly things were being made to stretch in that checking account. Things were made to stretch every paycheck that I received. Did he mean to teach me that? Did he mean to feed that into my subconscious? I doubt it. I think what he was trying to say was don't take this $20 bill and blow it all in one place. Okay. But making it stretch, oh my dear God. If you can take something and instead teach your children or teach your sales team or teach whoever it is you need to teach who is in your circle, make it grow. Take this $20 bill. I want to see how you invest it. I want to see how you multiply it. Teach those types of mindsets to yourself, to your family, to your children so that they can grow. Now, I've left this up on the screen so that you yourself can see there are several different archetypes in money management, in money mindset. And the ruler is the inner empire builder. Your accumulator is the inner banker. The alchemist is the inner idealist. The connector is the relationship creator. The maverick is a rebel with a cause. The celebrity is the big shot. The romantic is the inner hedonist. And we've already spoken about the nurturer who takes care of everyone else, yet keeps themselves undercharging and keeps themselves from earning what they're worth. So instead of keeping yourself from earning what you're worth, be one of these people who 80% of the work in raising your level of income is clearing your money blocks. Let's talk a higher vibration. Stop bartering with the universe, saying, I want X. Then when it arrives, you'll say, okay, I'll give up Y, universe, in order for me to get X. I'll do your course if you want to swap services for it, but you want your business to bring in 6, 7, and 8 figures. Stop bartering. Stop doing things for free in your business. Learn the value of your worth. Learn the value of your services, your time to create those services. Now, it's time to grow your business the right way and with the right support, because you know what? Doing it alone is emotionally taxing and it's time consuming. So it's time to get on the journey to scale. Whether you're starting out and all you got is 10 t-shirts that you're sitting there looking how to print and you're trying to figure out how to market them and getting them sold. It's time to learn how to scale that. It's time to learn how to take that business that brought you in $100,000 in revenue last year to scale that up to 250,000. Okay, let's increase that percentage of profit coming in. It's time to scale. It is time to scale. So, I'm Coach Mia Juliana with CMJ Consulting. I'm your mindset coach and your sales strategist. Thank you so much for stopping in today to my YouTube channel to get some nuggets about money, mindset, and how to release your money blocks and increase your money EQ. Let's go get that money bag. My contact info is on the screen. Click like, click subscribe, come back to this channel. I'll give you more content to up level your life. Love y'all. Bye for now.